You're listening to the Faeries and Folklore podcast by Ronel. I'm dark fantasy author Ronel Janse van Vuuren. With nearly a decade of digging around in dusty folklore books, researching creatures of imagination that ignited my curiosity, I'm here to share the folklore in a nutshell and how I reimagined it for my writing in An Origin of the Fae. This is the Faeries and Folklore podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Ronel Janse van Vuuren. You can just call me Ronel. In today's episode, we're continuing our exploration of the Faery. This episode is brought to you by my Dark Court Sisters book series, available in ebook, paperback and audiobook. 3 sisters, 3 destinies, 3 ways to destroy the world. Go to ronelthemythmaker.com/Dark Court Sisters series for more. You can now support my time in producing the podcast, researching, writing and everything else involved by buying me a coffee. This can be a once-off thing, or you can buy me coffee again in the future at your discretion. Go to buymeacoffee.com/Ronel to support me. We are continuing our exploration of solitary fae. Today's fairy, Gancanagh, folklore in a nutshell by Ronel. The fairy heartthrob who is irresistible to human woman is known as the Gancanagh. Whether it is pheromones, scent, or just being gorgeous, women cannot resist him. And once they've been seduced by him, whispering sweet nothings in their ears, they are addicted to him. Magic, toxin in his skin, or superb skill, once women have had a Gancanagh, they can only be satisfied by him. And he never goes back for sloppy seconds, so the women fall into madness, despair and death as they pine away for him. Legend has it that this hedonist roams the forests and meadows, seducing milkmaids and shepherdesses. One can identify him by his dundeen, clay pipe, and scent. Also, animals stay quiet when he is near. Maybe more to warn humans to stay away than to listen to his sexy voice. And he has no shadow, no competition. Women will fight over his attentions. Like all fae, he can be warded off by iron. And now for my interpretation of the fae in An Origin of the Fae, Gancanagh. Male fairy in Irish and Scottish mythology that is known for seducing human women, personate by love, idleness and hedonism. This fairy heartthrob has an intoxicating substance in skin. Contact makes him addictive. Once bedded by him, human women cannot think of anything but the next fix of him, and they usually wither away since he deplores anything resembling commitment. Suave and charming, he exudes pheromones to both sexes that make them want to be near him and please him, sometimes to the extent of violence among each other to do so. Nocturnal, social creature, loves parties and human companionship. His spell on humans can be broken if they consume a tincture of licorice, vanilla and rooibos. This can be mixed in a drink. He can be chased off by the presence of strong human magic users, showing that they are a viable threat. As a little bonus, let's look at this fairy translated to Afrikaans. Hartedief. This is of my own making. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Faeries and Folklore podcast and that you've learned something new about fairy. Remember that you can get a transcript of this episode in the description. If you're new to the podcast, why not go and grab your free copy of Unseen, the second book in the fairy tale series, on my website, ronelthemythmaker.com. Loads of folklore, magic and danger await. Take care.